Hello, everybody, and welcome to 60-second Reatomized on Game Bums.
Game Bums, still funny.
Okay.
Where did you even get that name? So you're going to go for 100 days today?
Yeah, 100 Days in Apocalypse.
So the main things are, get the dang soups.
Soup.
Get the dang
Radio,
waters.
Radios.
Radio is important, apparently. Medical kits.
That was on Little Boy before. That was on easy mode.
And we still couldn't do it?
Yeah.
That's a problem. But we're going to give it our best go. Or you're going to give it your best go.
Okay, I'm heading to the kitchen first.
Yeah, start with the furthest room away. Like, just grab all that stuff.
Shut up. Can I grab?
Nope.
Is this the
Grab your
kitchen?
stuff first.
We need the soups. I'm gonna get ready.
What's going on?
It's not started yet.
Oh, you're prepping. Grab. Go. My gosh. So much stuff in the way. Maybe grab the wife out of the way. Is there anything else left in the kitchen? I don't think so. Oh, is that the radio?
I don't think it was. Okay, we don't have to worry about the family after this.
A lot of time getting that family. There you go. Grab the gun. Oh, checkerboard maybe?
Flashlight.
Yeah, you need to get back there. Think to grab that bottle of water before it's over? Oh, the axe, yes. Grab
I
it.
forgot the radio again.
Where's the radio?
I don't know where it is. Too late now.
Oh my goodness. That radio was a big deal last time.
Yeah, I know. They kept talking about it.
I mean, you did better this time, I think.
Yep.
You think so?
I think I did.
You got some achievements down there.
I did?
That must mean you did great.
Probably not.
Probably not. We're
Hey,
about to find
one.
out.
We got a deck of cards too. I didn't even grab that.
You didn't grab it, it was just
No.
there.
Yep.
Timmy's playing down with it down there earlier. I think we need to bring up why does the family have a bunker in their house anyways? Or did old Ted build that when he heard about the potential World War III situation? It's kind of feeling like real life. All right, let's go.
All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing...
Canned soup is healthy for you.
We can't remember bringing the supplies down to the shelter. But we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. +1 cards, plus magic kit, and plus Boy Scouts. Our shelves are full of cans. We will eat from the cans, we'll sleep on cans, and we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do.
Yeah, something tells me that's old Mary.
Mary? Who's Mary? Oh, Jane. Yep.
Yeah.
It is very difficult to prepare for unforeseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition. So that just makes a lot of sense. We can't say we were prepared for what happened. Is that how many days we lasted before?
I don't know, that's at 8.
That's 8?
I mean, that's 10, 15, 18. We lasted more than 18 days, right?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh.
Anyway.
Maybe Ted can get a beard this time. He works on it, but he usually doesn't make it to a full beard.
Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new.
It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. Doris is doing quite well. Or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Timmy might not look it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Do they need food? They didn't even need it. Take it off. No water either.
No.
Give them nothing. Give them nothing. They're fine. None of them were hungry. None of them were thirsty. I wouldn't give them anything. Don't you think? They can fast the first few days. It won't hurt them.
It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while. We checked all the closets, and no one was hiding there.
That's good.
Is there something alive down here beside us? Maybe a rodent or some kind? If so, we need to show it that we are the dominant species in this little paradise of ours.
You're going to use the axe instead of the gun?
Yeah, what if it's a tiny rat?
You going to chop that sucker?
Whatever
it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Ted should drink something soon. See? They said drink something.
Okay.
Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day, so Mary's thirsty as well. Doors can't remain this thirsty. Yeah, everybody's thirsty.
Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. In really good shape for a trip. Dolores is pretty good shape. Mary Jane is feeling excellent. Timmy seems quite
enthusiastic about the trip. I'd give it to Timmy.
Oh, they're just preparing.
Yeah, okay. They got to prep.
Today we've met a bunch of people dressed in what look like Halloween doctor outfits. They claim to be a field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is some of the supplies got eaten by something, what looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any hydration peroxide.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we just give it to them?
No, I do. There's the icon. I did not cook it.
Yeah. Nothing that radioactive. We don't think they were real doctors, but just in case they were, we got rid of them quickly before they could start charging us for home visit. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. No one is no longer thirsty. Everyone is happy as far as drinks are concerned. We've been preparing for the expedition since yesterday and feel ready to go right now. Who should be the lucky one to... Yeah, Timmy.
He was feeling good about it.
He was feeling good about it. You want to give him the gun?
Yeah.
Timmy seems like a gun guy.
I mean, he's a Boy Scout.
Yeah, he's a Boy Scout. We learned that the last few days.
Because he's a boy.
Oh, and there is the handbook. How do we know that's Timmy's? Timmy went out in the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. He took the gun. That's why we are curious.
There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Today, Dolores...
Yeah.
Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Knock, knock. This sound always surprises and confuses us. It could mean anything, good or bad, but we're always curious. Should we open the door?
Yeah, might as well. Let the Sasquatch in. Don't come in. Yeah.
Ooh!
Ted is not looking good. That Sasquatch had COVID.
Opening the hatch is a bit risky. It seems it gave us awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy.
Yeah.
All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. Ted got sick. Drink.
Yeah. Mary Jane wants something to drink. There has to be some water left. Doris,
And she also
she
wants.
could get it. Doris would really love to eat something. Oh, so she's the first one to get hungry. Yeah.
Who's thirsty?
Was it everybody?
Water.
Yeah, all three of them. And then Mom wanted food.
She didn't
Doris.
want water, though.
Yeah, she said. There has to be some water left. Doris should get it.
One minute it was all fine, and the next we were in each other's throats. How this happened? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we are going to survive this long. Let's just sleep on it.
Probably a good idea. Sleep cures a lot of things. Should have hugged it out before we took a nap. Hey, Ted's back.
Ted's been. Oh, you meant sickness.
Yeah.
And that thing's there.
Yeah, the two-headed cow man.
anyway.
Yeah.
We could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Ted isn't thirsty. Ted has recovered. Ted is hungry. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is quite hungry.
All right.
No longer thirsty.
Dolores doesn't need anything, so Mary Jane and being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there. Well, they didn't complain when Timmy went, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. Less people, more peaceful.
I want Timmy.
Is Ted ever going to grow that beard? As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Hungry? Nope. Doris is going quite well, or just can't find anything to complain about. That's good. No complaining. That's how I like it, Doris. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. Our government, sure. Can you badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we never mind. Never mind, we never paid those taxes in that year. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them.
Yeah, except I forgot the radio.
Oh, yep, you're right. They're going to drive right by. We're not going to have a radio. We're not going to even know anything. Well, you think Timmy would grab the radio while he's out.
Alarm clock.
Or is it a telephone? The telephone we don't have. Must be a cell phone.
If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use it.
Yep, radio on a regular basis, catching emergency broadcast. Too bad you didn't grab that radio while we had a chance.
Okay.
It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Where is water when Ted needs it? So Ted needs some water. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it. Mary Jane wants some water.
I want water.
They all are thirsty.
We're running out of water.
Yeah. Ring, ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal
it's
again.
Coming from the...
What?
It's coming from the other side of the road.
Oh, calls from the street. Telephone booths. No one has telephone booths anymore. You're going to send
this...
Dolores to get it?
Yeah. I don't want Ted to get sick again.
Yeah, he gets sick easy.
Yeah. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as a
survivors
from nearby town of Hill Valley. We have started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. There's no longer thirsty, hungry,
so Mary Jane wants food.
and hungry.
Two hungers. The girls want food. We were pretty sure Mary Jane had her birthday 2 weeks ago, but it turns out it's today. Shall we get her something a young lady trapped in a tiny shelter would enjoy? Yeah, might as well give her a deck of cards.
We've all been playing them.
Yeah, we've been playing them, but we'll package them up and hand them over. It's a good birthday present. Mary Jane loves the cards. We thought she might get herself busy with solitaire, but she started doing card readings. Of course she did. Look at Mary Jane.
I can't.
Huh?
I can't. The book's in my way.
Yeah. So Ted is hungry. So Ted needs food.
We still have a full row of
That's
food.
good, yeah. What the heck are those sounds? Are they coming from the dang walls? They're driving us crazy. Is something crawling in the air vents? Relax. Take a deep breath. We should probably calm down before we start tearing them down.
Let's play Mary Jane's deck of cards.
Yeah. I'm sure that...
Timmy's back!
About dang time. Where's he been? Hopefully he brought some water.
Oh, he looks awful.
He's been through it.
We don't have any medkit.
He gave it to old Ted.
Having some fun made us forgot about what was it again. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Plus one rifle. Theater means actors, and where you find actors, you can easily run into mimes. And so we approached the theater on our tiptoes, but in the end, we decided our need for supplies was greater than our fear of mimes. So we bravely went to explore. This must have been one boring play. if the only props being used were bottles. The scene was practically filled with them. Thankfully, some of them have water in them.
Yes, Timmy came through with some water.
And then also food.
Yeah, a little bit of food in there.
This last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from the nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available.
Yeah, I got it. Automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions.
Ted is no longer hungry. Where's the water? Ted needs it.
Yeah, Ted wants some water.
Again, who Mary Jane?
Mary Jane wants water, and Dolores wants water. Dang, Timmy doesn't want nothing.
Timmy's very hungry. Timmy is very tired. Timmy isn't feeling well. All are hungry. Right? Who is thirsty?
Ted, Dolores, Mary. Wait.
Timmy wasn't thirsty.
There you go. Yeah. And we have no medkit for a poor guy.
It looks like there is still irritated.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe, unless you don't mind getting sick. Oh, poor Timmy. It's been a while, we don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into the emergency radio broadcast and learn to tune
in. We had the radio.
It's not my fault. It's
Somebody
Timmy!
Poor Timmy.
They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy's still quite sick. Timmy still hasn't rested. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Ted isn't thirsty. No longer thirsty. So
only the Timster wanted water.
Timmy was sick, so I guess I will give him the gas mask.
Probably best. Probably for the best.
Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Timmy should eat something. Timmy is still quite sick. Mary Jane isn't worried. And fine for Dolores, so he needs food.
Give that boy some food.
Where's the ball when you need it? We are really bored and we need something to occupy ourselves with. Too many hours of counting pipe droplets is not healthy. There have been 2 alternatives.
That's been alternative.
Yeah, rifle.
Cards. Cards is always the way to go. That's old Timmy.
I feel bad for Timmy.
Spreading it around.
Oh, yeah.
It's man's second nature to hunt. We want to see if there's anything worth hunting outside. We ran into this nice-looking man, so we started yelling loudly and waving our gun at him. He probably misunderstood this universal gesture of peace because he fled before we could talk. But he left 2 cans of soup behind, and Timmy's going to eat one of them for sure. He wants an extra blanket. He's shivering all the time. Give that Timmy some food. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Water. If there's something... Go ahead. Give that Mary Jane something to drink. Just Mary Jane.
No, it was Dolores.
Was it Dolores too?
Yeah.
Oh, Dolores. I almost missed that.
No.
As long... What happened? Oh. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. But we'll have to leave it eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble. If that is even possible in this situation, our hopes is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military, with our non-existent radio that we should have grabbed upstairs. Is it literally going to be the radio that gets us all killed?
If there is one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency. We don't gotta read this. We read this before. Timmy needs an extra blanket. He's shivering. Don't have a blanket. Falling asleep. No longer hungry. Water.
For Tim Tim.
And okay, just water.
Water for the Tim Tim.
He only has one cap. That's all he has to drink.
I mean, he's fishing. When someone knocked on the door, we were suspicious and cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here with the bombs dropped. We thought it would only be good manners to talk when face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas, canes, and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We need to fight back. Obviously, the gun and axe, or the axe. You know, could have went.
I heard the gunshot.
Valhalla on him. You broke the gun, Timmy.
How's that even possible?
I mean, them old ladies must have been brutal. It's not surprising that a few shots were enough to send those cowards running. The question is, what happens if the rifle malfunctions or we use all of our ammo? We do hope it won't come to that. Otherwise, we might need to defend ourselves using knives and forks. Oh, dang. We spoke too soon. We think the gun is broken. What do we do now?
If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse.
It's going to get worse, Timmy.
He's not thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, hopefully Ted brings back a pack.
Was he thirsty?
Who, Ted? No, I mean
Timmy.
Tim.
Yeah, he was thirsty. Oh, no longer thirsty. He's good.
They're good. How about that trip to Nevada we've been postponing for a while now? Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. If we get out of here.
Hey, Ted's back.
Hopefully he brought a med pack.
Oh,
Man, he's looking rough. He broke the mask.
I'm sorry.
We can make it to work. No, we can make it work. Even in
Toronto.
Right. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Europe. They're not going to make it to Europe.
I don't get it.
Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. On the edge of town, there used to be a big parking lot. Now it looks more like a junkyard. Most vehicles are completely wrecked or burned down. We figured it was still worth checking out. Under the burnt remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. Those bottles were not in the best state, but their contents look perfectly drinkable.
+2. In one of the trunks, we found a leather suitcase that's almost untouched. We've been a bit disappointed there was nothing inside, but the suitcase alone will do just fine.
Dang it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse.
Ted's stomach is rumbling. That means he's food.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Thirsty. And food. And, okay.
And water.
Wait, that's wrong. I think it was that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can reread it to make sure. Let's see. Let's start with Ted there. Ted, he needs food.
Okay, Timmy.
Okay, Mary Jane, she's thirsty.
I don't think Timmy needs anything. Thirsty.
And Mary Jane needs food. Doris needs food also.
Timmy's fine. Yes. Where did the green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking. Green goo. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now. And no one packed a moth. What do we do?
We read the scout manual. Duh.
Poor Timmy.
I don't think that was Timmy this time. I think that was Mary.
Nope.
Oh, was it?
It's Timmy.
It was Timmy. Poor Timmy.
Ooh. Electric's going out.
Ha, problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. Ted is hungry. Ted still hasn't recovered from energy. Ted doesn't drink anything. He wasn't last long. So Ted needs food and water. Timmy, this is some water for Timmy. He's hungry also.
And he
Yep.
is?
Yep, he was. Mary Jane is no longer. She doesn't need anything. Dolores, she doesn't need anything. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Which one of these is best fit for the wasteland and survive? Yeah. Sit her with a flashlight. She's going to be a real soldier today.
He's looking rough.
He is looking rough.
All of them are looking rough.
We've been through it. Doris is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. Equipment, flashlight. See, Ted needs food. See, Timmy, he doesn't need anything. Mary Jane feeling safe. We went in this coffin inside the shelter.
You should go outside. Oh, we found an anonymous note that next to our shelter door. Whoever wrote it requests that we send
one representative to a meeting tonight in a set location. That person must come unarmed. This bit worries us, but the author assures us he or she is friendly. Doesn't mean to hurt us. Are we going to send someone to check it out? No?
No.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go either. Unarmed, even.
Yeah. The whole thing sounds too risky. We have no way of knowing who left the letter. It might be a harmless prank or it might be a bandit trap. Either way, we're staying put and waiting for the army to come rescue us. We know we can count on them. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Ted is no longer hungry. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it make it worse. And water from AJ.
No, it said everybody, didn't it?
No.
Let's go to the second page. Everyone has to drink sometimes. Oh, everyone has to drink sometimes. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I know.
Ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about the other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's high time we checked it out. Apparently there's another door.
Okay. Well,
It's probably full of food and medical supplies. Hopefully Timmy can hold on.
Oh, what's the stain on Ted's shirt?
Some of that Timmy juice. Some things are better left untouched, and I know whatever's behind the doorway will still have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it just to be sure nothing and no one comes through.
What furniture?
I don't know. Where are they getting this stuff
All
from?
we have is benches and a table.
Timmy needs some drink.
Timmy needs some drink.
Ted needs some drink. And Mary needs some food. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. But we'll have to leave eventually. It could be head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble. If that's even possible in this situation.
You sound like Eminem.
Eminem?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, yeah.
So should I start trying to go really fast?
Oh. I mean, yeah, try that.
Will I get the... Am I a rap god? Is that what you're saying?
No. I just saying you sound like him.
Oh.
If there is one thing we need to do, it's to use the radio on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Nope, we're not reading that.
Why?
Because
Does it have bad feelings? Because you didn't grab the radio?
listen. Sickness. No. Timmy's pretty fatigued. Ted's no longer. Mary Jane is no
Oh,
longer.
they seem fine. Yeah, they're fine.
We closed off a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruin of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more.
Oh.
The well-being of our family is the most important thing in the world, right?
Right. It's time to go Viking.
Viking?
That's it. Yeah. It's time to go get it done.
The dark side.
I cannot. Yeah, that's what you just chose. What's that random handprint?
Okay.
Yeah, we became one with the Sith. That's what that is.
We are now richer in some supplies, but for some reasons we don't feel very good about it. Let's just never mention the whole thing again. Timmy's still quite sick. Timmy should eat something. Ted is hungry. Get something to drink for Mary Jane.
Here's what I don't understand. We went and handled some old ladies at an old ladies' home, and they had no medical kit.
I mean,
So unfortunately for Timmy, we did the wrong thing, and we didn't get a medical kit. So here we are.
Trader alert, Timmy's salvage comic books are mostly harmless.
Science fiction pulp.
However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro City program.
Citizen program.
Astronauts, but cosmonauts. The boys eating up.
Soviet propaganda.
What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy for the wastelands? No.
I mean, the dude's sick. We should have kicked him out so we didn't have a mark on ourselves.
Hey!
Mom's back. Hopefully she's got a medical kit. She does!
Oh, look at Timmy!
Yeah, Timmy. We
Oh!
can pump that medicine in him. Wait. What did it
I'm
say?
just gonna do that real quick. We graciously allow Timmy to stay in the shelter despite his actions. We believe in the power of
Rehabilitation.
and second chances. Also, we're running out of toilet paper, and these program books will be
Propaganda
nicely.
books will do nicely.
We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. We found a nearby hospital, which, despite heavy structural damage, is still standing. The site was pretty.
Tough. Oh, no, pretty though.
What used to be inside the hospital is now all over the place. Whatever survived the blast wave, anyway. The canteen had a respectable supply of tomato soup. It looks like this way the only thing they
Fed their patients. Now we're 100% sure it's healthy. There were plenty of bottles of liquid in one of the wards. Let's see. Okay, go on.
Oh, our mascot.
Yeah, we got everything back. I mean, they gave us everything.
I mean, it wasn't hard to find a full equipped first aid kit. It's a hospital after all. One surviving hospital bed had a gas mask hanging on it, along with a note that read, "Where this patient smell really bad."
Wow, that's mean. We believe our expedition to the wasteland must have followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time.
Timmy needs extra blanket. Timmy is no longer hungry.
Said needs water. Teddy needs water. Tim needs water. Ted needs water. And Dolores needs food. Hey, we're getting it. Who should we send outside? Mary Jane.
Yeah, she's in the nut.
Well, yeah, the others are tired and sickly. You know, we can't be sending them out there. Yep, you know, that radio's haunting us from the very beginning.
What's that noise? I think that was Timmy. Timmy's better. Timmy's
Yeah.
better!
Hey, Ted's also getting that beard coming along. Going Viking, helping him.
A shocking discovery.
It was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges. And it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive heck behind us?
Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep around here. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores is pretty fatigued.
So she needs both.
Ted is no longer thirsty. Timmy was cured.
Yes.
Timmy's no longer thirsty. Mary Jane isn't worried. Or at least she's not saying it out loud.
Good job.
We are Sydney Mary Jane. With the gas mask.
Yeah. Imagine seeing Mary Jane come with that gas mask on. How scary would that be? This just turned into a horror game.
I mean, there's a bloody handprint on the wall.
Hey, we're making it. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Doris is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. Doris is not all right. Ted seems to be doing all right, even though the world has gone to crap. Okay. Didn't need anything. Yeah, they're going to power through it today.
Oh, that's our car. That's our car.
Hey, we're getting there. We just need 4 tires. The sleazy-looking trader carrying an equal scruffy bag on his shoulder paid a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just 1 can of soup, we could get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mystery bag. Should we do the deal? I feel like it's a rip-off. But we'll see.
we have so much soup.
We do have
out of the bag.
We do have a lot of soup.
We got a cat!
Apparently
Woo!
we got a cat, which we're probably going to have to feed.
No, I don't think so.
Or is that just a future dinner? It's hard to say. It's how you look at things, son. You know what I mean? As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharkov. Sharkov? Is that its name? Who knows?
Bush needs some time to rest. Ted is really thirsty.
Ted needs some water.
Some water for Timmy and Timmy should eat.
Yeah.
I did not mean to hit that button.
Yeah, well, we don't know what happened there. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. In the end, we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time. If she ever comes back, we don't even know what they're talking about. Dolores needs more time to rest.
Oh, it was like this thing with the bullets and the can from last time we played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Dolores has to drink sometimes.
Well,
don't we all have to drink sometimes?
Yeah.
Let's see. So Dolores needs food and drink. Timmy didn't need anything?
Nope.
Is there any...
No, it's the radio. It's the radio.
Yeah, back to the radio. Well, you know, maybe we don't need it. Maybe.
Someone was sleeping.
Somebody was sleeping? The cat went over there.
That's not creepy.
Or maybe, just maybe, the cat's like, future dinner for me. He's staring at Timmy a little hard there. Is there one thing we need to do? It's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast. I'll tell you, that radio is so vital in this game. We're going through. Timmy is being very brave.
Yep.
Good job, Timmy.
Nobody needs anything. We're locked up, and it's easy to grow tired of the situation. Dolores has been looking rather down for a while now, so even refuses to eat soup. How crazy is that? It's hard to say if we can help her, but trying to cheer her up is worth a shot. Yeah, let's read her the Boy Scouts manual.
I'm sure that's going to cheer her up.
I mean, was the bug spray going to cheer her up?
I mean, who knows?
Whoa.
She might have been happy.
Did we get anything? I mean, the gas mask didn't break.
Yeah. I mean, she survived. I guess that's something.
I mean, she's looking awful.
Yeah. Giving Doris a book seemed like a good idea, but she was too tired and sad to read anything. We hope she gets better soon.
Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We decided to check what we could find between the rubble and our own backyard. Our poor lawn and flowers, once the object of desire of the whole neighborhood, now reduced to nothing more than radioactive ash covered by debris. There's really nothing much left here. The only tree that left is completely burnt out. It's a hollow area. Inside the dead husk, some
mutated three-tailed squirrels made their home. They're pretty good at collecting stuff. Hope they don't mind us borrowing a few things. We just jacked the squirrel soup.
Why are squirrels? Okay.
The garage still has 2 walls left, but some things inside are gone. Not even the bicycles made it through the blast. But weirdly enough, the baskets installed on top of them did. We found some leftover supplies there from the last bicycle trip.
Woo!
Water on the bicycles. We believe our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Who's following us?
Stressed, thirsty. Wait, Ted anything?
Yeah, Ted needs some water.
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 Timmy needs some water too.
Water.
Enough of this plain tasteless water. Doris is really craving a cup of coffee. Real true blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups and still feel sleepy. What in the world? But where are we going to find it in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, or used to be, a few blocks away. Maybe someone should go on a coffee run, but who? Dolores should go on a coffee run. She wants the coffee.
I agree now. I was going to let the husband do it, but...
Well, that makes sense. That's how marriage works. But it's too late now. Dolores is getting her own damn coffee. Ted's got to stay back and watch the kids. And the cat.
Great, we got a whole pot of cold coffee. The taste is weird and we don't have any sugar or milk to give it flavor, but it'll do. It's a step up from a bland, slightly irritated water we've been drinking. The pot only held a few cups worth of coffee, and we gulped it and it's all down in mere minutes. All of us are very alert and ready for anything for the next 5 or so minutes anyway.
Imagine drinking coffee for nothing to happen. You just drink coffee so you can stare at the walls harder. Timmy wants some food. Who's going to scavenge?
It's right close to scavenge. I don't want him to break the mask again. I mean, I don't want to send Timmy out there again.
Send mom again. She just went down the street to get some coffee.
Coffee.
The poor mom has to go.
Coffee.
Well, she's got the energy now, though.
Yeah, she had coffee.
Of course, it's on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound.
Ted is hungry. Mary Jane and Diet could use a little food. I just gave her food.
Well, you know.
I mean, it's not like we're running low.
Yeah, but we're only on day 33.
That's true.
The cat, Sharafthakok,
Sharikov.
Yeah, it's still fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on the collar. It seems to be a metal plate with address on it, and it's not that far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? We're gonna go. What if the owner tries to take the cat that we're gonna have for our turkey dinner on Thanksgiving?
Turkey?
Oh yeah, but there ain't no turkeys left. He's got a beard now.
And the cat's gone!
Did we just lose the dang cat? Before we reached the end of the street, we were stopped by 2 men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they'd been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharok belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. I cannot believe we lost the cat.
Mary Jane's Diet could use a little... I'm not giving you food again.
Just give the girl food. We got plenty of tomato soup. Ted's thirsty. And Timmy wants some water. Wait, did she want some water? Oh, man. Timmy claimed he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud... Yeah. What I think it really is he was sad because the cat got taken. He was really attached to the cat. But we're not even going to talk about that. Ted angrily retaliated, making gulps about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged Timmy even more. He's desperate for a solution. What can be done about this? Checkers. You solve everything with checkers.
Okay.
If you don't have chess, you rely on checkers.
What's that? Hey, he's back with his afro-looking head.
Timmy eventually settled for jamming checker pieces into his ears. Not what the doctor would order, but it did the trick. He slept well, although one of the pieces is missing this morning. Is it still stuck in his ear? And more importantly, can we still play checkers without it? Ted is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Timmy is no longer thirsty.
What does he know? Well, you know it. Our dear Mary Jane keeps a diary for some reason. She was hiding it in the scout book we kept in our shelter. We have no doubts what needs to be done right now. Each of us must be assigned a role, and the diary must be read out loud, right?
Read out loud? Wow. You don't read her journal out loud?
It's a diary.
Yeah, same thing.
Look at her face.
Yeah, she's just sick of y'all. We managed to read the first sentence, then there was darkness and pain. Lots of pain. The diary is gone. Let's never speak of this again.
Timmy got hurt.
I wonder who did that. Mary Jane doesn't.
This morning, he was calm enough for Ted is doing well. Mary Jane is worried, or at least she's not saying it so out loud. Look at his cast.
We can keep.
That was a radio. That was a radio. That was a radio.
Whoa, we're just not looking at the radio stuff anymore?
No. Hey, the cat's back!
Yeah.
The radio!
I mean, the dang Dolores came through for us.
Why is the cat back?
If there was one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis, catch them. Yeah. To our surprise, we found the cat back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. It is our good care. Wait, is it our good care it appreciates? Our kind hearts? Our optimism? Or just our stockpile of soup? Only time will tell. We were glad to see Dolores came back safely from the wayside. I'm telling you, that cat was like, nah, there was 4 people for me to eat later down there. I'm going back.
Okay.
Thinking somewhere in the boondocks there was a bus full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were matched for us, so we just took all the water.
We found a radio, and it was playing this great song by this great guy. What a wonderful find.
Yeah. The radio's been the bane of our existence right now. Yeah.
We were followed by strangers. It's high time we did something about Satan's injuries.
What can we do about his injuries, really?
Water. Eat.
A lot of pages. 1 day 37.
Ted.
Yep, Ted is hungry.
Water.
Mary wants water. Ted wants food. Yeah, and Dolores wants food.
I say we just give them all it.
Why?
I just want... Listen, this is their little treat for today, okay?
Well, what? You're going to give them a treat?
Yeah.
They're soldiers. They don't need treats. They just need what they need. Is the cat...
It's Sharvikov.
Sharkagov? Was he flipping Russian? Consider our shelter its home now. We might as well try to get along. We could try to carry it out and pet it on the head. Is that a question mark? No. All cats like a good pet, and the the Russian cat should hopefully be no exception. Otherwise, any attempt to touch that cat could lead to our untimely deaths, and that's what he's after.
She's trying to play with him, heck freaking now.
Yeah, she should try to play with him.
What? What if he has diabetes?
What if he has diabetes?
That's not what I meant. What's it called? Rabies. What if he has rabies?
Well, yeah, you're right. We don't have no medicine to handle that, but he was taken care of by lovely people before.
Like, fine. Yeah. If one of us are sick...
He loves us. That's what that was. Sound of love. See? Everything's fine.
She has blood on her!
I'm sure she's fine. Let's see. We actually rubbed its head before it ran away in panic. It was a nice soft. They say petting a fluffy animal is good for you, and sure enough, we feel slightly better. See? Timmy's going to get cured by petting the cat. Who came up with this insane idea? This is a wild beast. It can't be tamed. The encounter has left us with both physical and emotional scars. One thing's for sure. We won't ever try to pet it again.
Dolores needs some more time to rest. Dolores could really use something to eat.
Dolores is hungry. Nope. That's it. We sending a mask. She is scared. She probably scares everybody away. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon.
Tired, no longer hungry, won't heal on their own.
Yep.
Nothing, yeah.
Nothing.
Good.
We're good. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Charvika found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing furball. What is the thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take it away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it on. Or to leave it be, or should we examine it?
It's a wire. It's gonna kill us.
It could kill the cat.
We're more important than that cat.
Ooh, animal cruelty. Good.
What do you mean? Last man standing? Oh, 40 days.
He's arrived. The carrot works better than a stick. Let the cat have it. The dumb wire. We're positive the cat can be used to of use to us. Considering all the radioactive roaches and other furry beasts lurking, we'd rather have a friend in Sharavik.
Just call him Russian cat.
The Russian cat. When the army of mutant hamsters come for us, and they will. Oh, they will.
Dolores is still tired. Dolores can't remain thirsty. Timmy wounds aren't getting any better. Timmy prefers apple juice, water, all thirsty.
Everybody needs a drink.
Woo! We get to use our radio! The dreadful science is becoming boring, and a little every happy model family. We don't have many things to talk about. Is there anything we can do about that? Anything at all? The radio.
The radio.
The radio.
The government will save us.
Now for fortunate, we took the radio with us. We can providly listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Cat is no longer thirsty. Dolores has rested. Dolores will really love to eat something. No longer buried. I forgot what it was.
Oh my goodness.
Dolores.
Dolores wants food.
I think.
Timmy wants food, yeah, and Ted. Ted's on the next page.
No, there's nothing on Ted. Ted's right there.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. You got it.
That trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have any of an opinion.
Well, the good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet, for some reason, we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator.
Get rid of the books.
I don't know. What are you getting rid of?
Nothing.
We're not tidying up?
I heard the cat. We
underestimated the value of the cat in this environment. We thought we had a cockroach infestation on our hands, but Russian
cat.
The Russian cat took care of it while we were asleep.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to give the Boy Scout look.
Yeah. Was it reminded of its hunting days before the bombs dropped? Was it mesmerized by the roach's glow? Or does it just have an undeniable thirst for fresh cockroach blood? We'll never know why, but we're grateful that we don't have to deal with the insects ourselves any longer.
This is going to be the last day for Timmy.
You think Timmy's done?
Yep.
I don't know.
Ted's hungry.
Dad wants some food.
That's wrong person.
Hear that? Noise is coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out the manhole in the corner. There's a manhole in the corner.
Where is this stuff coming from?
Yeah, this was a tiny shelter, remember? But now all of a sudden, the one that's been locked tight ever since we got the shelter. Yeah. And this was all under their house.
Okay.
Hey,
map.
we got a map.
Where'd we get that? Oh, the manhole. And bullets.
Yeah. We're coming along now.
Except we still...
Yeah, we'll get that gun fixed eventually.
amazing. We had a pirate cave right under our house. It was filled with treasure of sorts. Too bad we only had time to grab a map before the place collapsed. Luckily, it didn't have any impact on our shelter. During one of the insane
episodes
around 3 o'clock last night, Russian cat ran face into the wall, causing a loose brick to fall out. Behind it was a cigar box with a ammunition inside. That's thanks whoever left this here. There's no time. Timmy has to be treated for his wounds before it's too late.
Timmy's done.
Timmy, water, and water.
Everybody wants some water. We could have cut Timmy loose. Just not give him no water.
I heard a knock on the door.
Timmy's gone. He's
a traitor. Watch.
Uh-oh. We made contact. The military is out there, and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for the further instructions and keep our radio working order. The commotion coming from outside could only mean one thing. Bandits. Mary Jane was probably walked right into them. We need to face the possibility that she's not coming back.
Yeah, she's not. That's
rough.
Clear X.
That's rough. Well, we just got a lot more food and drink. We
couldn't do anything about Timmy's wounds. They got worse and worse until eventually got Ted up and left. He got fed up and left.
Wow.
All that remains of him is a note explaining that our lousy parents and that he will be back when he becomes the warlord of the wastelands.
That would be amazing. That is amazing.
We welcome a probably scary.
We welcomed probably a crazy alleged scientist in our shelter today. Turns out, the Russian cat is only an incredibly ill-mannered pet, but also the scientist's highly valued assistant, who he calls Dr. Sharvikov. Why can I not say the Sharvikov?
Dr. Russian Cat.
Yeah, Dr. Russian Cat. The cat's disappearance has left the doc struggling with his last project. He expects us to help him out as compensation for keeping his helper away. The cat didn't care. It clearly wants to stay. The doc might be really crazy, but maybe his knowledge is something that can help us in the long run. Man, that cat's had a big life.
The radio. That cat's been through it. Nothing much going on 10, no trouble, nothing new today. Time thus far. We're all good. Goodbye.
Yeah, send Dolores. Send her with a suitcase.
Oh, where's the gas mask? Oh, she had the gas mask.
Yeah, she's gone. Dolores with a suitcase. Let's just see what happens with that suitcase situation. Well, what are you doing with the suitcase?
She could probably bring more stuff then.
Yeah, fill it up.
Just Ted.
Just Ted and Charlotte.
Russian cat. Yep, Ted is really thirsty. Ted is hungry.
Ted's like, I'm taking advantage while nobody's here. I'm eating and drinking.
A band of raiders are at our doorsteps. They demanded we let them in. There is no game. We either yield or we fight back. There's no middle ground here.
Give him the axe. That's all he's got. He's becoming Viking today. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Our axe broke during the fight. We should get a new one as quickly as we can.
It's thirsty. Isn't. We're all good.
Yeah. The cat disappeared for a short while and came back with a note on his collar. It's signed by the scientist. He says he's being followed by a couple of weird men in hats and sunglasses, making him temporarily go into hiding. His note mentions the construction of some sort of transportation contraption. Few details were provided, but apparently it can get us out of this heck hole. It still needs to be stocked with supplies, which is where we come in. He wants us to stockpile several cans of soup. The doc will come and pick them up soon. He's about to rob us.
What?
Military. Ted is fine.
That's it. Day 48.
That's
Ted is fine.
That is a man's writing right there. He's like, they write too much.
Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they have all the same rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time to change that. We don't want any more spiders in our soup. No, sir.
What, we will smash him with the book?
Yeah. Day 49. Alright. A good book is a solution to any problem you encounter. This includes murdering spiders. A few precise hits and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word
Decimation
means. We always found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That's what one bountiful hunt. Ted should drink something soon.
Ted, he's a defeated man. These are dire consequences. We found ourselves in. Supplies are running low, and if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. We know for a fact that one of our neighbors had a shelter with a broken trap door, and there might be some supplies inside. Of course, there's a chance the neighbor and her kids managed to get there in time, but we could really use whatever they have. And we're stronger. Should we pay them a visit?
I mean, it's just Ted. I don't
It's
know
just
why I say
Ted.
we.
Ted, well, he doesn't know.
He's talking about the cat.
Yeah, him and the cat. They're about to go to war. You did it? Wow.
She's back!
She's back.
With what, though? 4 bottles of water.
She had to do this we had to do this for the family. Had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps. We were glad to see Dolores came back. We used to go to the waterfront before all of this happened. It was a great place to enjoy time with your family and watch ships, boats, and sailors. We were really excited to find one of our favorite yachts a few blocks away from our house. We found it a bit mysterious that it's now, moored in the middle of the crossroads? But there are plenty of reasonable explanations for that.
Ted's thirsty, Ted is hungry, tired. And that's it. Look at all that! We are loaded!
Yeah, we're doing good on food.
Except medicine.
We're not doing good on children. They're gone.
Yeah, even ours.
Yeah, give the doc some soup. Maybe he'll help us out. He'll clone us a couple new kids or something.
Okay. You're supposed to be giving us transportation.
Yeah, he's supposed to be getting us out of here, but here we are.
We shared what we could. Thankfully, it was enough. The doc nodded with approval and promised he'd come back with
before disappearing with our supplies.
We're still wondering if he made the right decision. Dolores is barely any strength left if she doesn't eat tonight. Please.
Yeah, so they both want food.
No, he isn't hungry anymore.
Oh, he isn't hungry. And Dolores wants both?
I'll just give her both. See you, buddy.
Yeah.
It's time for you. Not the radio.
Yeah, we're not getting rid of the radio.
I guess you're going with the briefcase.
Yeah, fill that boy up. Bring us some stuff back.
Bring us medicine.
Or an American cat that we can pronounce.
That actually has a good name.
I mean, that's probably a good name. It looks nice. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon.
Dolores seems much under rest.
No, she's good. Just when we thought we might have a quiet day, we got invaded. A group of bandits on the other side of that door, demanding we walk out hands in the air, or they will get in the hard way. That doesn't sound too good. What do we do?
Nothing.
There's nothing. Dolores is about to be taken. What? That's it? Seriously? Let's read it. There's no telling what happened to us next. We're at the mercy of thugs, and it's unlikely to have a happy ending. It's the end of the timeline for us. We held out for 53 days. I mean, them thugs are loaded. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, Ted's still out there. Ted's over by the neighbors. He's like, oh, dang, Dolores is getting robbed. I better stay right here. Like,
Well,
yeah.
we made it halfway.
Yeah, we was halfway there.
That's copyright. That's copyright. You can't
Yeah.
say. Hey, our ice cream truck.
Hey,
Hey.
that wasn't there before. Oh, what's that? Get killed by thugs? Oh, the dark side. Show your evil self. Yeah,
That's the side
it's
one.
all over. All right,
Well,
that was good.
I think this is the time.
I mean, we did really good that time.
Only if we had a radio.
Maybe if we started with the radio, things could have been different. Maybe if our kids didn't abandon us, things could have
Listen,
been
only
different.
one abandoned us. He was going to become the wasteland overlord.
I mean, he might be ruling those bandits.
And, well, we'll see y'all later on Game Bums.
Yep.
Bye.
Until next time.